Hello, River of Life Community Fellowship. It is time once again for a midweek check-in. We've been talking a lot about the harvest and how God uses us to plant seeds of the gospel in people's lives, and how God uses us to help people enter into the kingdom of God when they're ready. And this last week we talked about just some important things for us to be able to do that. How we need to know what God expects of us. We need to know that He expects us to share the gospel. We talked about how we need to be prepared to share the gospel whenever someone asks us for a reason for the hope that we have. We need to be able to share the gospel. We need to be prepared for that. And we talked about how it is vitally important that we are connected to Christ. How without being connected to Christ, we are unable to produce the fruit that He is asking us to produce. And so we need to be connected. And it was just kind of interesting as I was, thinking about things with the harvest and just thinking about life in general, because life is so chaotic right now. We have so many things going on. And talking to a few people after church and before church about different things going on in their lives and going on with their kids. And there's just a lot of junk right now. And, I get it makes it hard sometimes to really connect with God when things like this are going on and things are hard. It makes it hard to really be a laborer for God when, it feels like there's just so much chaos around us. It's like, could you imagine trying to harvest corn in a tornado? That's sometimes what it feels like. But the truth is that God is still here with us. And I think that's something that God really has spoken to my heart today, is that God is here for us, that we are not abandoned, we are not alone, that He is still there. Even throughout the storm, God is with us, and He's in control, and He hasn't abandoned us. And, I find so much hope and strength through that. Just being able to know that no matter what's going on around me, that God is still with me. And that really, in a lot of ways, allows me to continue to do the work that He's called me to do, to continue to be ready to share the good news whenever the opportunity arises. And, I just wanted to share that encouragement with you as we're getting ready for Thanksgiving, and it's going to be a different Thanksgiving than any we've ever had. And as we're getting ready to enter the Christmas season with all of its chaos and busyness and just all of the hard things that are going on in people's lives right now too, that no matter what, God is with us, that He's never leaves us, never forsakes us, that we're never abandoned by Him, that He is always there. He is our rock and our foundation. And I think one of the things, one of the things I like about Thanksgiving time is just such a good reminder for us to step back from the things going on in our lives, to step back from the crazy and the busy and the chaotic, and just to step back and to think about things that we're thankful for. Now, I'm very thankful for God and His presence in my life, and how He is that firm anchor that holds me steady, and how He is the rock that I can base all things on, and how He's the foundation that is not shaken. And I'm thankful for that. And there's so many things that I look at my life that I can be thankful for. I have an amazing wife, and I kids that I love, and I have heat and electricity and food, and like all these things that I can see that through the blessing of God that I have in my life, I can be thankful for those things. And I think the thing that really amazes me about being thankful is that in the midst of chaos, that being thankful can just be like almost like a centering thought. It can pull me out of dark places. It can pull me out of despair or worry. It can really give me something to focus on that allows me to just kind of to go through the chaos, because I know God is there, and thankfulness helps me to see that. So my encouragement to you today, as we think about the things God has called us to do, and we deal with the chaos and the crazy and of our lives, is to find things to be thankful for. And it can be hard, especially in times like what we're going through now, but find things to be thankful for, things that are real and true, and things that help you focus on God. And, I'm just going to encourage you. What are those things? You can leave a comment below. Um, let us know what the things that are going on in your life right now that you can be thankful for. What are the gifts that God has given you that you can hold tight to and thank Him for during during this time in our lives? And through that, I am fully confident that God will be able to remind you of His place in your life, and that He'll remind you that He is carrying you through. No matter what chaos or crazy is going on around you, He is carrying you through. And thankfulness will help you remember that. So that's my encouragement this week for you, is to remember to be thankful. List out the things that you're thankful for. Talk about them. Remember that all good gifts come from the Father of light above. And just be thankful for Him and all the things He's done in your life. And allow that to be your rock during this time. And allow that knowledge just to carry you through whatever it is you're going through. So that's my encouragement for you. If you're encouraged by this, I encourage you to share it, to like it, to share it, comment on it, comment on the things that you're thankful for. Share that with other people so that they can be reminded of the things that they're thankful for too. And I believe that through that mutual encouragement of each other, it helps us to be even more thankful and even more grateful for all the things God has done. And it helps us connect more with Him, which helps us deal with the crazy all that much easier. So be thankful, help others to be thankful, and don't forget that God is still with you. Thanks, and God bless.